Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Little gets the blood boiling, right like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Michigan State's head coach told me before the game he understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Spartans headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Penn State's offense will have first crack at this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Run inside. It's Wallace. And they swarm him under.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Trying to impose their will with the run. Crosses to 35. There's some room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Smith wants to throw. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Run in the red zone, it's Johnson. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the catch. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He tries to take the top off. Goes high to pull it in. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Nittany Lions, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Here's the pressure. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, and that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When they're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now here, second and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the third and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Smith dropping to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Breaks into the open. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right on the money. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Running inside, it's Johnson. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured.
He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Spartans! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the wideout. They go right back to it. Makes it past the marker. Finding some room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Smith wants to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets rid of it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Penn State's offense comes onto the field, ready to start the drive. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football. Throws it deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Here's a heat. Pulls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Johnson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll try it again. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Looking to buy time. There he goes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 5 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Razorbacks sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Happy Valley. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my off.
Here's a little room there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside, it's Johnson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. It's 3rd and 5. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got enough for the first. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Spartans. That one will give them the lead.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Howard. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He leaves it with his back. Got a little grass. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Got enough for the first.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but You get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Quarterback making checks. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to throw on third. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And here's the third interception of the night. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the option. It's a fumble.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football now.
Going long. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. In the red area, it's Wallace. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. He'll set up to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Smith wants to throw. Under fire. Still looking. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's a fumble on the play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Using his legs, it's Wallace. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Might have a chance. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Inside the 50. Past the 30. The 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sparty.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Smith dropping to pass. Nice catch for the 2-point conversion.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick 6, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rushes on him. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's looking to pass. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Keeps it on the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third, and he's in! Touchdown, Penn State!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We knew this crowd would make its presence felt, and they are doing so in a big spot. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Smith wants to throw. They're working that left side. Powers through the defender. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great.
There's a crease. Makes it past the marker. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This for the lead and very likely the win. He's got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Smith dropping to pass. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Got it down the field. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms.